to compensate for the loss of others. So if
Yes, you
it
can.
is so dark that I cannot see, one of my other
You can
senses would
compensate.
get like heightened. So like smell or hearing would get heightened. So again, it really doesn't matter when Alexi goes into this building. Either way, at one point there's
Essentially,
gonna
there.
be a
Yep.
giant wolf in there.
But what I'm advocating is that since we can go in beforehand, when the lights go out, we can then jump out and
So you
start
want
the
to
attack,
okay, so you want to
and then
go
they can come in and
in there, sit and wait until lights out, and then start attacking, and then the others can come and
correct,
join us.
correct,
Okay.
because we can get in easier with less distraction. So we could be like set up and immediately ambush.
Okay. I could, if we do that, because none of the doors are just sitting wide open, obviously. I could provide distraction while you get a door open for the others to get into,
Sure.
if we want to do that.
How, how many stories is this building?
Two?
It's a two-story building, but it's just a
Does
warehouse.
does it have a fire escape?
Yes.
Um, is there anybody on the fire escape?
No.
Um, is there anybody under the fire escape?
Also no.
Okay. So there's a potential access point. I could teleport up there, knock the ladder down, and
Mm,
we could stealth our way in through the skylights or whatever.
yeah. I mean, I'm down for that if that's the route we want to go. Lights out, disorient them, everybody else comes in, and we just wipe the place.
Lily has a suggestion. My suggestion is little tiny balls, and I'm going to give you a bunch of them, and you can drop them at people's feet so that they fall over in their confusion in the dark.
I
You
like
mean
marbles.
like marbles sort of things?
Yes,
Okay. Maybe. I wouldn't be opposed to that. It'd be funny.
it would be. I'm trying to find like little small things Lily can make that won't like drain her power entirely, but will help.
No, I'm down for that. I mean, it definitely would, I think, cause enough of a disturbance with everybody falling over that we'd be able to get in pretty easy and then
Hmm.
knock everybody out as quickly as
They wouldn't see
possible
them because
before
the
they
lights
can
would be
fight back.
out.
Exactly. I like that. Um, I think Anima going in is a good idea. Liberty Lass, I could see that working. Also, you have a shield though, and it would be really good to have the shield on the door that gets breached. Typically, but we can make it work
Okay.
that way.
I can rush the door.
Yeah, that way you
Do you
can.
want to do you want to go in with Anima then?
I could do that. Yeah, and then
Or
Lily can stay
I'm
behind you with the shield.
yeah, I we can have
Top of the shoe.
Anima go in them because I can in bird form hold the bag of marbles, lights out, I drop them, you guys rush in, I join you on the ground.
Okay.
It's a bag of marbles. I carried an entire bag filled with cash the other day. A bag of marbles is nothing. I can do this.
Flop with a bag of cash, but yes.
This won't end in a life or death scenario, as Beholder was suggesting the other day. So
Yeah, I'm here for it.
cool. Is that what we want to go with?
I guess it's time to suit up then.
Yeah.
And so Cal will adopt Dreadfire, which he's been sort of avoiding doing all night because it's harder to have a conversation with people. Your face is like on fire or whatever.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
it. How would it start? Basically from head
It
down.
just kind of, yeah, it starts from the ground actually. It's just more like smoke kind of rises up across, like it pulls around his feet and then sort of crawls up, and the suit just sort of builds around him until it gets to the head.
Almost as if sort of thing, as almost as if he basically just sort of merges forms with like a spectral ghost. Just like this thing comes out of the ground and sort of just rises up, and as it sort of burbles out and slowly crawls up his legs into his torso, it's sort of what kind of flays off of it is like this bluish, grayish. It's almost like frost. It's almost as if he's basically sort of being dipped in dry ice.
Mm.
Sort of just, and then the cloak is almost like it's a cloak of billowing.
Mm.
Hashtag D&D reference. In a sense where it sort of just has this gentle, almost there's a really tiny breeze that shouldn't be making it move, but there's no breeze.
Yeah. Yeah, his face mostly stays obscured in darkness. He's got like a bit of a hood, but then there's just the wispy, smoky flame stuff sort of coming away. You can just kind of see his eyes piercing out from the darkness under the hood.
Lily wants marshmallows now.
Understandable.
If we have any
Okay.
fans, I need a picture of Lily roasting these marshmallows on Dreadfire later.
Fans, I'll
would
do
be
it myself.
That'll
Right.
be a great piece of art.
That's going on the gallery for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Chibi is encouraged.
Um.
We definitely need chibi of everybody.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's no question.
Yeah. A little chibi wolf form of Alexei. That'd be adorable.
I will put those all up as corner markers.
I love that. Um. Yeah. I think at the same time, Alexei will change into bird form and marbles.
Wait for Marvel
Yes.
deposit.
Yeah.
Lily
Wait for
will
a bag of
make
marbles.
marbles.
So how do we
So
want
many
Lily's
marbles.
power to look when it manifests? Is she basically just sort of like dropping marbles out of her hand?
Well, I imagine she would have like a bag first and then
Yeah.
just drop marbles out
They're
of her
just sort of,
hand.
she's literally, they're just sort of forming out of her hand,
Yeah.
falling into the. Is there a glow?
A little bit. Not anything that anyone can like. Doesn't blind anybody. It's
A,
just
a gentle glow as these what look to be literal glass marbles, little cat's eyes, little alleys, fall out of her hand and into little bag.
ta-da! And she will hand it to Lexi and be like, "Good luck."
And at this point, yeah, Alexei's gonna time to be Anima and fly in at whatever window just so happens to be open.
Because there's always one. It's a
I think
comic
we
book.
said
Come
I think
on.
we said there was an open window somewhere, but I don't remember that much detail
I
from
will
my
allow it.
look over.
His
I'm
rule.
counting to 30 and then we go.
So yeah, Alexei will fly in and kind of wait for lights out.
I will start moving to get in position, like to reach the door, but not actually like close, like just ready to go. I guess. Like on top of the lamppost, maybe.
Huh. There's
Yeah,
a
like
meeting up there.
make sure y'all are out of line of sight of cameras. Please and thank you. There is one above the door.
Pretty safe when you're on top of
I mean, yeah.
of a
Yeah.
pole
She's doing that,
literally
like,
sheds light.
She's got the shield in her hand, but she's doing that like Spider-Man kind of like squat on the.
With the when he grabbed the shield the first time with the arm up.
Yeah, pretty much. But she's got the shield out. Like, hey, that's how she's balanced.
I love it. I'm here for it. All right. So with Liberty Lass balanced semi-precariously on top of a lamp post, Alexei flying with a bag of marbles, and Dreadfire, I guess, and Dualily making their way towards the front of the building.
Yeah, I assume the plan is to get close enough so that when Liberty
Yeah.
Lass pops down the door, we can just come in right behind her. My approach, assuming this goes to plan, would be to have a hand on Liberty Lass's shoulder and be able to clear as we go in through the door until we get in, and then we can, split up or whatever.
Hiding behind the shield as a thing.
I
Cool.
don't like getting shot at. It's not fun.
No, yeah. I can only imagine.
Yeah.
So with that, you get down to the building itself. You get up front. Anima flies to a conveniently open window because comic books. So one of those ones that opens, out and has to be, or pulls in sort of thing, and then it has to be pushed out with that stick, right? And then Dreadfire gets there. Liberty Lass would jump down. Where is
Correct.
Dualily?
Probably like very squished, hiding behind Dreadfire, being like, okay,
Holding
okay,
onto
okay.
Holding onto a cape. Got it. You're tethered. Cool. And then as Liberty Lass jumps down and makes a rush to breach the door. That's a good point to take a bit of a break. Bit of a break. Bit of a break. Quick break. In order to hydrate, to do a bar break, bring some snacks back for the rest of us. Come back in 5 when all the fun starts. And hello. And welcome to our gathering of heroes. These are the would-be heroes of the Marvel Universe, an actual play using the relatively new Marvel Multiverse 616 TTRPG system. As a warning, this is a game that can explore mature themes, and while we'll be specifically avoiding some topics, the game may still include body horror, gore, violence, loss of character agency, gaslighting, mind control, or other topics. Players have discussed consent and boundaries, and we collectively avoid situations that may be triggering. Players will always let me know if anything gets uncomfortable by using yellow and red cards in our private chat. If you as a viewer ever feel uncomfortable or triggered, please pause and step away. Our streams will be available on YouTube after the game, and you can always come back to an episode when you feel ready. 3 quick acknowledgements. To Demiplane, a connection of TTRPG events to make games better with high-quality tools that enhance the way games can be played, shared, and explored. To Roll20, tonight, for the first time, we're using a map. So we'll see how this goes. This is completely uncharted ground for us at this point, and we're hoping for the best. And of course, 2 Marvel comics without which none of this would be happening. Let's do a quick round to get an introduction as to who of our cast, and I've completely lost my English right now. So let's go with Aya. Aya.
I'm not muted. Hooray! Hello, my name is Aya. I will be playing Dualily, and I'm very excited to be here.
Cassie.
Hi everybody, I'm Cassie, and I'll be playing Liberty Lass. Happy to be back.
Glitch.
Hello, everyone. I'm Glitch, and tonight I will be playing Alexi, aka Anima.
Dora.
Hi, I am Pandora Beatrix. I will be playing Dr. Penelope Parator, aka Beholder, and I believe that technically the territory is at least 20% charted based on what we can see on the map, so.
The hardly
legal hot chop noodle shop.
and Adam.
Hi, I'm Adam. And I'm here. Tonight I'll be playing
Hi, I'm Adam.
Cal
Are
Wears,
you?
aka Dreadfire.
Oh, see, I was gonna have so much respect for you if you just dropped it right there.
All right.
Cope,
Then.
cope,
Just
Twitch,
like,
Twitch people. I'm a man of mystery.
Also known as Soulbot, most places on the internet.
All right. When we left off, we were actually literally just about to breach a door. The gang, the group, the heroes, had decided to gather with a new protege and do some last-minute planning to punch our way through and end the scourge of the crystalline drug trade once and for all? Question mark. And we've set up a map to reflect this, with Liberty Lass predictably charging to the lead, ready to breach the door. Dreadfire right behind or close behind, with his weapons drawn and ready to bear. Dualily tucked behind him there. And where would Beholder be?
I mean, if indeed I did, you know, come up right before they,
Wait.
right before they came, we're going to go in,
Yep.
then, you know, I guess up in talking distance. Although I have to excuse myself for just a second because my booth laptop is apparently not plugged in and the battery is about to die. So hang on a second.
Oh, no.
Oops.
So we can then as well jump back all the way down to the bottom of the map. No one else can see where Anima hides after breaching a window, open window, and can see. You can see. Ooh, come back to that. What is beholder doing?
Well, uh, well, I have to ask. Uh, is Liberty Lass in fact actively in the process of opening the door so as to avoid us
Not quite.
having a conversation that will derail
think-
everything?
I think
She
we
was-
ended
I'm
on-
making a suggestion here.
Well, what
About
the
the shape of
plan had
reality.
been so the way that the breach had been planned was Liberty Lass was perched up on a lamppost, and when everybody was in position, she was then dropping down in front of the door so as to take out the camera and then open it.
Which we were waiting for Dreadfire to kill the lights.
Yeah, I
because
think we
it's
literally
kill the
Yeah.
lights, Alexi drops marbles, breach the door. In that order, I think? Relatively
Yeah.
at the
There
same
are
time?
marbles in this plan. We gave
were marbles.
important note. We gave Alexi a 30-second count and was like, "We're going in 30 seconds," and they're on their own
Okay.
now. So like,
Yeah,
stopping is
I'm-
probably
bag of
not
marbles.
great.
So
Yeah.
what I'm gonna
With the
say
background.
then, is that Penny comes up and like clearly people are like deploying, and like Penny doesn't want to like talk out loud and maybe disrupt what's going on. Clearly they have some kind of plan. So she's just gonna like stand nearby, but probably also, pull out her phone and text and say like, do I have a part in this plan? Is there anything that you can tell me? Just okay, quick like or. But I assume no one is looking at their phone, so.
I mean,
Are they on vibrate?
Oh, mine
I
is
hope
for
so.
sure. Mine is for sure.
You should
We don't
vibrate.
want Avengers Assemble going off too early.
Whoop, whoop. Unless, of course, it's a ringtone. Ba-ding.
So I think because Cal had just transformed, was getting ready to like pop the button. So he was just looking. You see stuff, right? Eyes and ears, or recon. It's just going dark, and he would poof, hit the button, and there would be a pop somewhere down the street. Not quite gunshot loud, but loud. He's going to blow a transformer, presumably, assuming he did it right, and hopefully all the lights.
Well, I mean, yeah, and then I mean, as soon as that happens, I'm trying to figure out as I look at the map how I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay. Pardon me because I've never used Roll20 before.
Oh.
I'm assuming one of these is an open door, and that is the symbol that I am seeing.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I guess then Alexi would, dropping marbles along the way, fly through the open door.
If you're going straight up,
Kind of. Yeah. So then how would I, again, never used Roll20, do I need to move my thing, and do I just move it to like towards the front of the building?
you can. Oh, wait a minute. I've missed that one. Sorry. I'm going to suck for you. Boop. I'm pretty sure you don't have. Oh, no, you have night vision. All right, never mind. Ignore me. You can move at your flight speed. Let us say will be standard, essentially flight 1, so 3 times your run speed. So you can fly at 15.
Okay, I mean, because the plan was just go through and be dropping marbles along the way to the front door.
Yep.
So, can I do that?
You absolutely can.
Cool.
I'm
Should
just trying to figure
I?
out what you can actually see.
Ah,
With all
so
the
do you
light-
want me to not
I mean, you
touch
can-
anything yet?
Oh yeah, you go right ahead. Fly on through.
Okay, cool. So then again, new to Roll20. Do I just click my marker, move it up?
Click on your marker so that it selects it. You'll have a little box around you, and you just grab it by left clicking and dragging.
Okay, don't do that. Cool. Zoom. And then
I love the zero time they've had to process that the lights just went out before they're getting like pelted with like little marbles like falling.
So
Yeah.
there's marbles being spread about all over the place. And as you fly to the front, how are you gonna? Oh man. Okay. Yeah, you've got. Sorry, I keep forgetting. You've got the heightened senses too.
Yeah.
So you can in fact see the fact you can maneuver in the dark. Which is good because you've got a blind sparrow in the middle of a warehouse. Is probably a bad idea generally.
There's not any giant fans or anything. It's fine.
And so you spread marbles on your on your path throughout, and you hear basically shouts of disconcerted shouts of "What the hell happened to the lights? Do something! I'm in the middle of a tat, guys. What am I paying you for?" And yeah, everybody outside. Given a 30-second count, and then
yeah, I assume we would have hit the lights on like 29 of the 30-second count. So
sure.
it's
And then you're
good.
breaching in. So how are you doing that?
I'm gonna use the momentum of being on top of the lamppost to like drop kick the doors.
Sure.
With my shield, and so it'd be like a drop kick shield bash.
Shield bash. Yeah, let's do it. Give me a marble a melee check.
Where's my sheet?
And just for the heck of it, give you edge. Because you're pumped, ready, doing this.
Finally,
You're trying to do.
It's not like we put this off for weeks or anything.
I got the same thing. So I got a 16 total.
Nice. 16 total. You have mighty one?
I don't have mighty. But I'm assuming I hit the door.
You definitely can hit the door. Are you going for the smaller person-sized door or the garage door?
Oh, the person-sized door.
Oh, well, let's move you over there then.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Oh, yeah. Everybody is like 3 squares off.
Yeah. So, all right. That's better. That door, I'll let you open. Like, are you running into the garage door? This is going to suck.
No.
So, bash that door open. Oop. No. Actually, you know what? I'll just delete it. Boop. You bash the door off its hinge. And impact the dude behind it. What was the damage on the dice? Marble dice.
Hold on, I'll tell you. Give me 1 second. It was 8 plus 3. 11.
Sure. Shabam. I'm on the wrong thing again. Keep switching. And he gets knocked. Staggers about 10 feet back, smashing into a counter, and slumps.
I'm gonna come in here. Yeah, here looks good.
Okay, cool. I'm just a little ways ahead of you then.
All right. Full range of selectable. There it is. Boop, that one.
Hey, just an advanced warning. Maybe don't go directly under where I am
I don't know
because
where
I'm
you
not
are.
planning to stay in bird form for long, and
Who
I
knows?
don't want to like
Don't
land
go
on
exactly where.
anyone.
Don't go exactly where the bird is that you don't know where it flew.
I really don't see much inside the building.
When you spot me, like just try to like
So
you're behind me, so you're good. I think.
like I
Yeah.
see nobody's tokens.
Yes, but I have heightened senses and I can see it, right? But you also have a flashlight that you can move around. So just try to like around.
Ah.
Just an advance warning because I don't want to smush anyone.
If a wolf falls on you, it's friendly.
Just if you're gonna fall on me, just like give me a quick look out below so I can put my shield up.
Alexi can't talk in animal form.
Maybe you could switch human and then switch
That's a
wolf.
lot of switching in one go. I don't know how that's gonna
I want you
go.
to.
Or maybe
pull
you
that-
switch wolf and switch human your vocal cords.
That's not how that works.
Just call. I mean, like,
Hey,
there's no other birds in here.
I don't know that.
If you're gonna plummet, turn into a human first so it hurts more. But yeah, so that you can yell, and maybe somebody will catch you in the dark.
Which won't happen, so I'm not gonna do that. I was just planning I was only planning the one change, guys.
All right. So that was Liberty Lass. Dreadfire.
Okay. Well, we will move in so we can see what's going on.
Oh, so we like knocked that guy out.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
out.
cool.
He will continue to stay stacked up on Liberty Lass. What was it, 5, 10, 15? Yeah. Oh, see you, gentlemen. All right. So he's going to target that gentleman, shooting over Liberty Lass's shoulder and use suppressing fire.
Absolutely. You're wrong.
That will be edge for signature attack. I also rolled the same thing, so it doesn't matter. That's an 18 to hit, 14 damage. Focus damage.
Dang. $18 to hit is definitely a hit. 14 damage, you said?
Yeah.
That's okay. Cool.
All right. That's it.
Cool. Dualily?
You're muted.
Yes, I am. Thank you.
I didn't want you to
It's
go on
a-
a full-on lecture.
It's a force of habit from like playing video games, or just automatically mute as soon as I'm done talking. So Lily is going to hesitantly follow, not too far probably, because she can't see very much. So I cannot get my token through the door. Why can't I not get through my token through the door?
Oh, the wrong door. Go to the
Because it's the wrong door.
right.
To the right? I'm so confused. This door.
You might be trying to go through the garage door. Go to the one that's like next to it on the right. That's the
Yeah,
door
we
that got
had it.
broken down.
We had originally stacked up on the wrong door.
That's a window.
No, it's a door.
That is a door.
It's in fact a door.
He's not letting me go through the door.
Turn, you're out.
You might be at the window. There's a door in between that, the other door, and then the window is a door.
Also, the
I'm
door
dumb,
is
don't mind
ajar.
me.
To the
No, okay, no.
window, to
I
the
can
door.
vaguely see you from where I'm at. You're almost there. You are go left a little bit.
Isn't it like right here?
There.
Yeah, I saw your light come through the door.
I can't do it. I'm so sorry.
Scoot a little bit more to the left.
Look, just drag your character like right there.
Here we go.
There you go.
Hooray. I am inside the room. Is looking around take an action? Or does looking
No.
around take an action?
No, it shouldn't.
Hmm.
You're
Okay.
kind of just getting an assessment. You're kind of instantaneously doing stuff. Narrator's note:
Okay.
make sure when your players, when you have tokens assigned to your players and your player characters' character sheets, that you assign yourself control over said token, and that way you can do things like nudge them through the door.
Sorry.
That's all right.
So
No
I
worries.
see these
Players
little
note,
things over here.
historically,
You
doors
for-
are a problem for players.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you can basically see at this point, illuminated and a bunch of sort of shadowy people moving around in the distance.
Okay, so I can see, are these work tables for,
Those are the hydraulic ramps that cars would be parked on.
can you hold your action in Marvel?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool. Lily's going to run behind one of these if she can and like hold her action just in case something gets close.
Probably a good thing. Now,
I forgot to ask, but as soon as we put our lights on these gentlemen and started attacking them, could you give us, maybe you're about to, could you give us a rundown of what we see, who they appear to be, before we continue
I
to
will.
to attack them willy-nilly?
I will, absolutely. In 1 second. Dr. Penelope.
I have a couple questions.
Absolutely.
So, is the X-ray vision like heightened senses in that it is always on and I just decide when I'm using it, or does it need to be activated? And also, either way, does it cost focus in some way or another?
I'm going to say no to the focus because heightened senses generally doesn't. I would say with X-ray vision specifically, unless you want it on all the time, you can turn it on and off.
Right, but what kind of an action is that? That was the
Oh,
thing that we had not discussed mechanics-wise.
Yeah.
The options are not great because it's either it is a free action or it is a standard action. Reaction doesn't make a whole lot of sense in that context. But
it doesn't make a lot of sense for me to turn it on and take a second to turn it on the way standard actions are, sort of thing. So I honestly feel like it should be a free action.
okay.
It's just sort of you're activating it or you're turning it on, you're turning it off.
Yeah. So I'm turning it on.
Yeah, I'm not going in there. What the hell?
Well, I mean, I might, but I will decide where I go after I can see.
All right, so you turn it on. So then, technically speaking, what I will do for you then is this. Helps.
Okay.
In a sense, gives you a view through the door. But it is still there.
Yeah.
You're just looking through it.
Okay, sure. So how is how does move work on the on the D20 sheet? Is it on there?
Your move is
Oh,
5.
there it is. Yeah, I see it. Okay. You have to click a thing, and then it goes to a different tab. Wow, that that getting through the door thing is actually exciting. Why does it even work that way?
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
I love that this episode is just going to be newbies figure out Roll20.
Doors, man. It's always the doors.
Doors.
Fine. Yeah.
Would be heroes against the door.
Would be heroes if they could get through the door.
The barrier to
So,
entry is high.
do any of the current occupants of the building other than us appear to be notably more I don't know how to
Are they ready for combat?
notably more like confident / skilled looking combat wise? Like, are there people who are like in a martial arts stance as opposed to just like picking up a wrench or
Not as yet that you can see.
very fair?
You seem to have caught most of them flat-footed. At least insofar as what you can see of the individuals that are in your eyesight.
Sure, very surprising. Okay, well then I'm just going to turn on ESP so that I can give people a heads up if we're going to have company that we can't see yet.
Cool. Range on that was quite a
100
bit.
spaces.
Very far.
Much larger than this map.
Making sure we don't have
Space,
company
200
coming from
spaces.
the donut space, the donut shop, 10 blocks away.
There are, in fact, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Well, that's more than I thought.
13 individuals.
We said
Great.
12. We were close.
Okay. The first time I looked when we were here before, none of them had special abilities
Powers.
according to the ESP. Is that still true?
It is not.
Okay.
There is one that has powers. They are tucked somewhere further in past your eye range, yes. But sort of way down deep. I don't know if you can even see that indicator or not.
I saw that ping there. Okay.
Down there.
Oh, okay. That's one. Okay.
Okay. Can I do the
Oh yeah, cool. Little radar blip.
Can I do the logic check then to see if I can get info about those powers?
You absolutely can.
Let's see. Do we just click the thing and then it happens?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's a 13, which is not fantastic. So I don't get. I'm just looking for a
Again,
favoritism.
super specifics.
Yeah.
But yes. Have powers.
Okay, I'm done.
Cool. Now everybody can roll initiative.
Nice.
Everybody a nice little
Love is
reaction round.
All right.
Great.
Was that on mine?
Weird. It's weird that like they they use the same mechanics as Demiplane for the rolling, like you just click the
Mhm.
actual stat to roll, but except for initiative, which has a special little
It has a dice.
Yeah.
roll box
Button.
next to it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
Initiative is
if you have
privileged.
hey, I got a fan. Oh no, that's not a fantastic.
edge, if you have edge or trouble, you can click on either of those underneath you can hover over the dice in the dice roller in the first page, the chat. And it allows you to
It's a
select
pop-up
edge, trouble,
drop-down.
edge dice. Drop down.
17 for me.
Me attempting to remember if I have edge or not.
Turn order. Look at that. We have a turn order list. I just have to add some. I add
Oh, hang on. I don't. Hmm.
Fancy.
a little gear and I can sort it descending order.
It's actually at a 16 with the edge roll. 13 was the first roll.
That didn't work at all.
It came up
There's
for
an
me.
edge.
Yeah, it's sorted descending.
That. These guys are that. Again. There we go. Cool. Dr.
Just-
Penelope.
Mine's actually a 16, by the way.
Yours is a 16?
Yeah, the 13 was the first roll. I had edge. Should have been the very next roll.
Whoop. Dr. Penelope.
Okay.
Still.
I'm going to I'm gonna say in a I'm not gonna shout because everyone is relatively close by, but I'm gonna make sure that they can hear me. And say oh yeah, watch out. There's somebody with some kind of abilities a ways past the yellow car. And then I guess we will move. Is there a is it the standard like you can move through friendly people or
Should be able to, yeah.
also is there something that I should be doing with Roll20 to make it count the spaces, or am I just doing that manually?
Nah, it's a manual thing.
Actually, if you hold Q when you pick up your token, it will measure the spaces for you as you do it.
Oh, nice. Except
I mean, if you want to move in a straight line, if not, you can release Q and then I think tap it to get more points.
yeah, I
Yeah.
gotcha.
That was cute. Little diagonal. Triangular.
Yeah.
Oh, what I did?
Yeah. 25's move and exactly where I start.
So yes. So Penny moves up slightly in front of Liberty Lass and isn't actively doing anything other than just sort of like watching around to see who might come run up and try to punch her for some reason.
Cool.
But she doesn't seem super concerned about that.
All right. Are you taking any actions?
I guess if somebody does come up to try to if somebody does come up to try to hit her, she will wow. No.
I'm like, why am I out in front?
She's like,
hold on
what,
a second.
specifically so that people will attack her and not other people. Like being durable is the only thing she's actually confident about. Yeah, yeah, no, she's mostly just waiting, basically she's waiting for somebody who looks like they know how to fight. And then as soon as she sees a person like that, she's going to use clone moves on them.
Got it. Gotcha.
For the moment, she's in a holding pattern.
Okie doke. Next is Liberty Lass. Does this advance? It does. It advances.
All right. So Liberty Glass is kind of happy with her position, kind of central to in the room right now.
You throw it? Gonna throw it?
Yeah, she's gonna throw it. This guy looks important.
This guy, because he's got a ring around him. He's clearly the boss.
He's Sonic.
Actually, judging by the
he's
art, I was
ringleader.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Oh.
Making a mental note to clip that later.
You're my favorite.
So yeah, she's going to pull her shield off her arm and fling it at the guy.
Excellent.
And just gonna do a hurled shield bash.
And then they bloop bloop.
Is that how that works? Or do I a ranged attack on an enemy? So that's agility, right?
It is in fact agility.
Okay. What is an M?
An M is
Oh,
good.
that's the Marvel. That's the
Yeah.
Marvel dice.
Yes. Don't reroll that one.
Yeah.
You can't.
I don't think I have edge.
No.
Do I have edge?
No.
Do I have edge?
No.
Do you have
I didn't
karma?
think so.
Do you have the heroic tag?
Yes.
So
I have
you
karma.
should start with a karma, which you can use for edge if you want, right?
Oh,
Isn't that
okay.
Isn't that how karma works?
You can use it for edge, yeah, essentially.
I mean,
Sure.
It's
I've
a
never
free
had
reroll.
any. I've never had any Pennius does not have the heroic tag.
There we go. An 18
What?
marvelous.
Dang.
18 Marvel. Right?
So she takes the shield off her arm and she's like, I've only tried this like once in my backyard, so I hope it works. And she flings it at him and it hits him, but instead of bouncing back like she was hoping, it like goes wide and she's like, oh, and she like teleports to catch it without realizing it. And then it's like, ah, and she's back where she started.
Excellent.
Like,
so the
This
total
turned into this
prone
has turned
shield
into a
bash.
really
This is a
intense.
special. It's hurled, right?
but he should be knocked. He takes double damage and is knocked prone.
He is in fact hurled. Shield bash. Ranged attack. It says damage, but then it says double damage and it's not prone. Cool. That would be 6 times your multiplier, which is 6.
Yeah, 6 times. That's not right.
3 times 1 still.
It's actually 2 because it's the shield.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's it's 12 plus 3, so 15.
Times 2, 30.
Oh,
That's the best part about the Marvel. It sort of encompasses
oh
the
yeah.
entire thing, and then so yeah,
The 30
this
points
guy's-
of damage as he eats the shield to the face.
and he eats the shield, and it ricochets away, goes wide, and you're like, oh crap, zoom, zoom, back you go. Nice, good solid opener.
And since I didn't use my movement, I'm going to use that now to activate Blink Barrage. So all attacks against me for the rest of the turn have trouble.
So you're like,
Yeah.
excellent. All right. Dreadfire.
Okay, so we've breached the door. We've assaulted one person. There are 3 people that I can see. Can you give me a breakdown of what they look like, what their armaments are? Like, do they all look hostile?
I'm trying to. I mean, they all look like gang dudes. Hold on.
Yeah, like that dude has a gun. This guy's just kind of standing there, and then this guy seems buff.
Well,
I don't know how accurate.
they haven't.
Has a gun. This one has a man bun. I don't know. I turned it into Dr. Seuss in my head.
This one has been arrowed.
One gang, 2 gang, red
Right,
gang,
he's on the
blue
ground.
gang.
Okay, but like I feel like the really important question is, have any of them slipped on the marbles yet?
I don't think they've moved yet.
They
None of
haven't
them
had a chance
moved
to
yet.
go. Yeah.
It literally, I gave you guys the essentially the surprise round, and then no one has actually moved from their positions.
Oh,
Can we
great.
see marbles, by the way?
Yeah, you can. And anybody with a flashlight, I will give edge to on an agility check if they cross the marble path.
Can you just
Maybe
like make
maybe the
make a
marbles weren't a smart idea, guys.
transparent ellipse somewhere? So
Hard mode.
Yeah,
I
I was
mean-
thinking about that
I mean,
recently.
We could
Just
draw.
why did you listen to a child?
It's democracy.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Yeah.
it worked in
I
Animal
mean-
House.
Several of us have the ability to just blink anyway, so it's just like
Mhm.
Yeah, that's also true.
having to
Like,
walk
whoop,
was
whoop.
really a prerequisite.
If it really becomes that much of a problem, I can just change forms again and just start clawing people in the eyes.
I mean, that works too. However,
Billy will summon a game of Hungry Hungry Hippos and just like all the
Put them
marbles.
all back up.
who can get the most marbles with their hippos?
If
What
it
is
fits.
Dreadfire doing?
So I'm still just trying to determine, like, none of these guys look like the UPS driver or anything, right? Like they're all gang
No.
members. Yeah, I don't want to just run in and like pop the wrong person.
We're just here playing Parcheesi. What the heck?
Yeah, who knows? Okay, so it looks like Liberty Lass has that one in hand. This one seems to have a gun, so gonna focus on him.
Is the figure accurate? Like, does he actually have a gun, or?
I mean, they all technically have guns. I just
Okay.
decided to pick different figures because they were different.
That's fair.
One is, in fact, a bandit from a D&D game.
Nice. I like it. Regardless, yeah, he's gonna repressing fire on that gentleman.
Pressing fire.
Which is an
Serpentine
roll.
Babu!
I think it matters.
Pressing-
Again, I roll the same thing.
Which was?
20 to hit, 16 damage.
That's kind of amazing.
Very respectable.
And you're taking out ye old guy with the obvious gun?
Yeah.
Cool, cool. Cool, cool.
Ah.
Makes it easy. And he's like, and he collapses. And down for the count.
Just keep the light beamed on that guy, and that'll be his turn.
And are you
Yeah.
moving? You're staying there?
Staying put for now, yeah.
Okay, okay. You hear from the back of the room, deal with this. I will return.
Rude.
And Dr. Penelope, you have your ESP is still active, yes?
Correct.
There is no longer a person with powers.
Okay.
Dang.
That's it.
Okay.
How did he get? What the heck? The initiative number seems to have doubled for these guys for some reason.
I was just looking at that.
Strange. But I'm pretty sure 30 is pretty much impossible. However, the guy on the ground spends half his turn getting up because that's what that sort of thing does. He's no longer prone.
And then he steps on a marble.
It's like, shoot at the flashlights, you idiots! And starts shooting at the closest flashlight, which is to say, I guess, Liberty Lass.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit? He asks.
It's
No.
my vigil. It's my vigilance, right?
Agility.
It's agility.
For
No,
Uh,
the range.
yeah,
This is a range
but they
hit?
also have trouble. So because I'm blink barraging.
Oh, yes, that's true. So I will re-roll the highest. It was a 6. And I'm keeping the 6 because I rolled a 1 on the marble die.
Mm.
14.
Okay, that hits.
What is the damage?
It's a good thing I have damage reduction too.
Yes, you do. Oh, it's only a +1. So you take damage reduction 2.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. You take 1 point of damage.
Nice.
This
The
is going
damage
great so far,
reduction
guys.
What did I say?
This is going great so far, guys.
I love it
Keep
when
it up.
time
Let's
comes
go.
Weird. I wonder if it doubled it. All right. Now, I gotta go through a bunch of thugs. This guy pulls out a gun, starts shooting at a random light. Which is to say, also Liberty Lass. And since we've already gone through this discussion, 14 actually hits you, yes.
Yes. Still trouble though.
Negative, still, oh, yep, trouble. Let me check. $13.
13 is exactly my defense, my agility defense.
Unfortunate. You take another point of damage. Now, these guy around
Yeah, you gotta move.
starts moving around in the thing, except for here. He's going to make an agility check. He can't see nothing. And with a 6, falls prone.
The marbles worked.
Marbles work.
Marbles.
Go marbles!
I
This guy
helped.
comes out this way.
Marbles.
10 out of 10 for the
Marbles,
marble.
marbles.
That's a product placement just waiting to happen. We need merch for that.
Okay. So
Oh yeah.
this guy next to him, and unfortunately you can't really see what's happening, which is unfortunate. One guy fell, and I'm gonna put him in your line of sight. So he trips and falls over the marbles. This other guy comes along, can't see his friend, trips and falls over his friend.
Okay.
and now is also prone.
Which one of
Oh.
these do you want to take physical attributes from?
Feeling, yeah, like not. These are not great
You're like,
times.
You could
which one do you want the agility of? No,
you
no.
could always just borrow mine.
Well, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not even taking the stat. Like I'm trying to take the actual like combat skills. Ideally throwing things
There we
because Penny's melee is garbage. But
This guy is moving around there. These
but
guys,
honestly, yeah, she's just feeling bad for people now because this is just embarrassing.
these guys are struggling to figure out. Oh no, this is open. One, two, three, four, five. And this guy's coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Staying here in the doorway because he's a chicken. Actually, wrote that down. Unfortunately, nobody can see what I can see. So
I can see.
And I can vaguely see.
technically true. Technically true. And that's it for them. Anima.
Cool. I think trying to decide if I want to. Okay, well, obviously, I'm gonna move first so that I don't change forms or land on the ground and hit marbles.
Right.
Can I? So if I'm able to, I would like to move. I would like to move Alexi over to the car. Is that? Can I do that? Is that enough spaces?
Absolutely can.
Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna move over there. Yeah, right there. And then
All right, you can see in the dark. That's fine.
and then I'm gonna have Alexi change from bird to wolf. And then can I attempt to just land on the guy I'm right next to?
Sure. Why not? As this isn't, chaotic and bizarre as it is. So you give me an agility check, and you can see he
Agility?
can't, so I'll give you edge.
Okay.
Monstrous Marvel.
Do it from. Okay. Okay. So figuring this out. I can do edge on any of them. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna attempt on this one,
Nice.
and we will do that. Okay, so that is a 16.
That's nice. You get the Marvel die.
4.
4.
It was originally a 2.
Ability is 2.
Sorry, say that again.
Uh-oh.
That's you.
Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do.
Not bad. I mean, knock guy, he kind of falls backwards as he gets a, 100,
Giant wolf.
I'm assuming 50-pound wolf or something
Oh yeah.
crashing into him, and he kind of stumbles
I-
backwards, backs into the car.
I don't know if I've said it before, but when I have imagined Alexi's height in wolf form, it's like at least like up to like
Solid wolf.
rib height of a normal sized human. So more than normal average sized wolf.
Absolutely.
So at
maybe
least 50
150.
pounds.
Yeah, probably
50
pounds.
pounds is not that
150.
much.
Probably more than 50 pounds, but
Yeah, probably more like 100,
Yeah.
150 for a dire
Yeah.
wolf.
Yeah.
Wait,
Still not fun either way, though.
however,
The
Uh,
average wolf weighs about 30 to 80 kilograms, which is, I'm not sure in pounds.
75 to 150, give or take.
There we go. Thank you.
You said, however. I got nervous.
However,
Now it's all good.
in the
That's you?
process,
Yeah, that's me.
Cool. Dualily.
Okay, so a bunch of guys been knocked prone that I can not see but heard fall probably.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm sure there's a lot of cussing and words that Lily should probably not be hearing.
Sure.
I mean, two of them have fallen directly in the path of a
Headphones.
flashlight, so
Yes.
We need to get
So-
Dualily a pair of like soundproofing headphones.
get your mouse.
Just like
But
every
only
time
for
one of
cuss
them
words?
swears,
Yeah.
somebody yells earmuffs.
Earmuffs.
Bleep.
So Lily is actually going to do something that she hasn't done before,
Ooh.
and I'm going to see if I can make this because I'm not sure how much, like, which squares are and how much movement I have.
You have 5 squares worth of movement.
5 squares
square is
versus
about 5
movement.
feet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so Lily is going to move in front of this guy right here who's on the ground.
Okay.
And what you're going to see is her basically touch his gun, and the gun just. She's using her destruction magic to destroy the guns,
Right.
Nice.
so they're weaponless.
Okay. Did we actually come up with a...
Way that works.
trying to remember if we actually determined the
panics.
the
The
focus
mechanics of the. I don't think we did. I think we had been discussing how if it like returned focus or used focus, but I'm not sure.
Right. Either way, let's call it small object, tiny object, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Make it 1.
Pardon?
Make it a cost of 1.
Okay.
But first, you're going to want to get him, and you're going to want to do a melee roll in order to engage physical contact.
Nice.
14 is nice.
What's the number, sorry?
14.
Oh, yeah. Easily done. Because he's scrabbling, he's got the gun in his hand, he's sort of scrabbling, trying to scrabble to his feet, and you're like, oh, well. And you can hear it, you can see it in the flashing sort of thing, because it's a gun. And you're like, boop. And it disappears into, I don't know, bubbles. I don't know, something.
It probably just breaks into pieces, I think.
Ooh, or
I
you could
imagine
have,
it a lot like
aging.
like
the
bad
passage
luck
of
magic.
time. Oh, yeah, that
That
works
too.
too.
It just like the spring pops out, hits someone in the face.
We'll flavor it. It's all good. Yep.
Hits the guy. The spring hits the guy behind him. He's knocked prone again.
Ah, he doesn't have that. Okay. We noted.
I can't wait to go back and grab clips from this episode specifically. It'd be so amusing to
right.
listen back to.
Next. Oh, no. Dr. Penelope.
So I just want to clarify. Dualily destroyed the gun of that one guy,
Correct.
but she is 1 square away from another guy with guns and directly next to another guy with guns, right?
Correct.
She's not very
Okay.
smart.
No, it's fine. She's a small child, and this is very not stressful.
This is fine. This is fine.
Penelope's in the background going, "Oh God."
Okay. So now at this
Mhm.
point, she, well, crap. She needs something that she can use to hurt people with, because her fists aren't gonna cut it. I guess,
Grab the nearest wrench.
yeah, she doesn't She doesn't like her chances of wrestling a gun away from somebody. Although, I mean,
Maybe someone who's already prone.
Worst case, if she's doing that, he's probably not shooting the child. Um, sure, we're gonna.
You could borrow Liberty Lasses.
I mean, yes.
Better than the one you're using.
It is
I
accurate.
feel like this should
but,
be the
like,
point where we find
if
out
I-
that the
if
flashlights aren't just flashlights.
using that power takes an action, which means I can't actually do anything then.
Also true.
So we're gonna put a pin in that. But yeah, I'm gonna come up here, and yeah, I guess she's just gonna attempt to take the gun away from the guy that I don't know if he even had it in his hand yet. Because it'd be great if he didn't. But
Doesn't matter.
yeah.
So
This
you're
is
going to move up
action?
to that guy, and you're going to
the guy with the non-destroyed gun.
attempt a melee grab for the gun.
That's what we'll call it, sure.
You can do it.
Ah, fantastic. 8.
Nice.
Nice.
Yes, just for the
Fantastic.
benefit of people watching the stream, yes, Penelope's melee score is -3. So
You can have negative scores?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
neat. Had
However,
I known that, I would have had one.
I am, in fact, because you can see and he can't, I'm going to
Mhm.
give you edge on this.
oh, nice. Well,
Yes.
we'll
It may not be an 8.
we'll poke at that 1, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Woo, 12.
Whoa.
That was turnaround.
So with the 12, beating his melee, or melee defense rather, you snag the gun.
Nice. Now I have a gun.
Oh no.
Guns
Now
are
I have
power.
machine gun. Ho ho ho.
Whether that's a
Fantastic
good or a bad
success,
thing.
So it has unlimited ammo.
Just shoot their kneecaps. God never said anything about kneecaps.
No,
God,
no.
God said very
Very
little about guns in
non-specific.
general, actually, but
That's true, but I'm quoting Firefly.
But that means the kneecaps are off limit.
True. That's you.
yeah, that's all I can do. I mean, aside from reactions if they come up.
I mean, not an unsuccessful turn.
No, that went great.
Nice.
Liberty Lass.
It seemed to work well last time, so she's gonna throw her shield again.
Why
It's
not?
the same guy who just got up from being knocked down by
Yes,
the
from
ship
the
last time.
same exact guy.
Or dude.
Oh, we are such menaces to society.
That's a 14.
Yep, that's a hit.
So that's 2 times. Oh, so 4 plus 3, 7 points of damage.
Noise. All right. The hell? Are you moving anywhere?
No, I kind of like the idea that well, hold on.
Just in the one
Let me
spot,
see where everybody
back
else
and
is.
forthing the shield.
Okay, yeah, I am less protecting of the party where I'm standing right now than I thought I was.
Yeah.
I mean, you're kind of all over the place, but that's
The
all right.
front line has kind
How
of
can you
advanced.
interpose if you're not near us?
Well, I mean, I could teleport to.
Blink makes a lot of things easy.
Feeling very
Yeah,
safe.
that's also true.
Yeah. So, I will come over here and try to just make myself a bigger target, I guess.
Cool. Cool. All right.
Oh yeah, Penny, while she was dealing with gun stuff, would have, mentioned to everybody that their boss left. So there's that.
Ooh.
I didn't even say hi. That's rude.
That's what I thought.
Can't find good hosts these days.
You called out their boss left?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't think about the
Oh.
implications I was gonna have.
Give me an ego roll, please.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I presume they knew that he told them they were.
I
He
think
was
he only
leaving.
told one
Like,
person.
Well, he said he'd be
But-
back, but do you believe villains about these things?
I will know. Or at least you shouldn't.
I have a 12.
Yeah, okay. No, it's nothing you notice. It's just
It's not like she was trying to
weighing.
intimidate people. She's just letting her people know. But yes.
It's more did you get enough under the guy's skin who thinks he's the boss?
Oh, I
Oh.
see. Yes, that is. I was very powers racist there. I was like, yes, obviously the person with powers is superior and is the boss. It's not okay.
I mean,
Listen, we only have so much information to go off of.
generally yeah. So,
And usually the one with powers is the boss.
I mean,
So,
sometimes they're just a really
that's just
expensive
an
henchman.
unhelpful
That's-
trope is what that
That's
is.
how you end up with feds on Krakoa. That's all I'm saying.
Dreadfire.
Okay. So to clarify, a bunch of people got disarmed. This gentleman, Liberty Lass, has been taken care of.
Yep.
This gentleman has been disarmed.
Yes, his
Yeah.
gun has been
Both
gun has
the-
been
the-
destroyed.
So
The
that
two
was
that are knocked
destroyed.
prone.
That one you took.
That one Penelope has.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. So neither of those guys are armed. Okay. That was I just wanted to clarify.
Unless they had more than one gun or a knife.
Well, they're not. Yeah, they're not armed with the obvious thing they already had.
Yeah.
Okay. Alexi is wolfing on this gentleman.
Yeah, I fell on top of him. I don't know if I'd call that wolfing. I fell on top of him.
I mean, that's
That's
the start of wolfing.
Weird.
So
I call it a very stylized leap.
hmm.
Just mostly
Falling with style.
Yeah.
I can spin this
I was
however I
just about
want.
to say
Nobody
that.
saw it.
I saw it.
So okay, well, be nice. And let everyone continue to think that it was a graceful
That seems
dive
fine.
down.
Penny is
Alright.
also
Not
assuming
just-
that Dreadfire's bullets are really, really effective and not just that guy was a chump. Like she assumes everyone is more healthy than she is.
Yes, he spotted one in the back corner here, so he will assume that these have been handled or are being handled, or at least less of a threat, and he will address this gentleman back.
Cool.
Suppressing fire. That is I have an edge. Hold on. Rolled the same every time. Same roll. 16.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing. And it's
At least
suppressing
you're
fire.
consistent.
12 damage.
Everybody's either getting knocked prone right now or just being decked by Dreadfire.
Frustrating
everything
thing
else.
about
Right.
this, the only thing I find difficult is that the tokens have possible indicator status indicators, but
Mhm.
the pop-up window that it uses when you click on it is a little sort of that little circle inside a
circle,
circle
yeah.
underneath the
Mhm.
token.
Mhm.
It pops up and it goes to the right, no matter what, and it often buries itself underneath whatever else is there.
Mm.
Right.
He's out.
Okay.
Falls, crashes into a stack of crates.
Mission accomplished. Got one. That'll end his turn.
Cool. But there, this guy. Oh, why does it go up to 30 again? Weird. Okay. He's running this way. 3, 4. There. And he's like, and he runs past. He's like, he's not the boss. I am.
Why would you say that out loud? Make yourself a target.
And he
That would have been
shoots
more convincing if you were running this way.
essentially blindly in the direction of Dr. Penelope
Cool.
as he's running by, sort of dread.
I mean, I am directly in Liberty Lass's flashlight beam, so I'm technically illuminated.
Very illuminated. A 10.
That is equal to my agility, which is fine.
So interposed.
No. Stop it.
No, this is my thing.
Yes, but Penelope also has things, and she's trying to do experiments. Damn it! Like she literally does. Like when you bamf in front of her, she's like, "God damn it! I need somebody to shoot me at some point."
We also discussed that at least one of the times you've done this has been ineffective.
10. So the 10 does not, I believe. Oh wait, agility. Yeah, goes for the lower of the two.
Yeah, it uses the crappy one, so it will still
It's
hit.
the crappy one anyway, so it still hits you. But you take the damage instead. But you take the damage reduction, so 2 points. This guy's slightly better. Slightly.
So, like, what exactly is happening with Liberty Glass's damage reduction, right? Like, is it just like
It's the shield.
Beating the hell out of the shield.
yeah, it's just making a big dent in the shield and then
Yeah,
and,
small
like,
little dents.
vaguely
Yeah.
bruising
into
her
bigger
arm.
dents.
Okay.
Yeah. So like the energy transfer is still there, but it's muted because it's hitting something else first.
Yeah.
So that was him. He's here. The thugs.
So looks down at her VW hubcap and is like, they sure don't make them like they used to. Sponsors.
Does not have does no longer has his gun, so he's going to basically you touched it. He sees you. He's going to take a swing at the kid because he's a bad guy.
Wow.
What a dick.
I know.
Cool.
13 on a melee.
Even the other thug is just like, dude, what are you doing?
Hey, come on.
I have an 11, so that hits.
So I'm gonna interpose that too with my other reaction.
I was waiting for that.
It's irritating because like Penny could interpose also, but then she couldn't turn on her thing that prevents her from dying.
Which is important, you know.
Because she only
Yeah.
has one reaction.
Yeah.
To there.
Very
you're gonna
awkward.
Boom. And she's like, so Liberty Lass is like, fine. Out she goes. Warms up to that one.
I am your meat shield, guys.
13 hits you. And you take this one hurts. Two points of damage.
2 points of damage.
Yeah, because he's 1 times 2 because I rolled a 1 on the marble die.
Oh.
And all the reduction just takes all the rest of it out. So I'm nickel and diming Liberty Lass down. It's only going to take another 42 shots.
We'll get there. But you got plenty of these guys.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine. It's all good.
This is
I mean,
just the
they're-
appetizer.
They're
anyway,
running out
we
of
all know.
guns, but yeah.
Apparently they don't need him. He just popping people, man.
This guy right next to Dr. Penelope going to try to wrestle his gun back.
I was wondering if that was going to come up.
Give me that. A 9.
That seems like plenty. Her defense is 7.
Oh.
So this guy's and yeah, so slipping and crossing into that.
God damn it! I was going to shoot myself with that later.
So he grabs the gun, slips on the marbles. He is now here on his knees again. But he has his gun in his hand. This guy has got a dog on him. He's going to pistol whip the dog.
First a kid, now
I know.
Animal
I hate
cruelty.
all
I
these
taught
bad guys.
animal. Gosh.
Sorry. Hey,
worst
sorry,
criminals.
PETA. I can't interpose this
No,
one.
No gigantic magic wolves were harmed in filming. And 11 for melee.
I have a 12.
Melee.
Uh-huh.
And he misses. You deftly dodge out of the way. This guy is. What's he even going to do? He's not dumb enough to just shoot blindly into a crowd. So he's
Well.
going to move around the car, try to help his friend with the dog.
Oh my gosh.
Well, he doesn't know what else to do. You can't just shoot blindly into a crowd. That's crazy.
Definitely.
Well, I mean, yeah, but is animal cruelty really
especially
better?
bad people.
This guy's.
One of the perks of being bad is not caring about people.
Well, I mean, he knows what side of the bread the butter's on, I guess.
Yes.
And he knows that
Accidentally shoot the fake boss.
exactly.
Yeah,
He doesn't know where everybody is. He's like, I can't
This
That
see.
was
paint
really
can't
hard
be
to see.
Stay on the
that
wall.
good.
that's part
I
of the
don't,
problem.
I'd be surprised if the pay were that good.
He's done. He's done. He moves in and also does not have a clean shot. So he's not going to shoot. He's going to deftly maneuver. As deftly as one can with a movement of 5. That's him. To Anima.
Okay, so before I do anything, I have a quick question. Is there I'm only doing it now because I'm in wolf form and better sense of smell than in bird form. So like nobody flake me on give me flack for this. Can I with heightened senses to since I have been hit with the drug, we tried this with the car, nothing was in the car. Can I sense the drug in this building at all?
I'm gonna give this one to you. Yes.
Cool.
Don't inhale
There
too
is-
deep.
You had a beak full of it already, so yes.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, would I be able to like tell what specific spot, or is it just everywhere?
It's not everywhere, but it's definitely it permeates, yeah. So
Okay. Okay, cool. Okay.
it's in the direction where everybody is.
Cool, great, got it. Okay, so then in exchange for almost being pistol whipped, I wanted to be nice, but then animal cruelty, so now I don't want to be nice. Can I like go to like bite him in the leg or the side or something?
Yes, you can.
That'd be melee.
Yep.
Okay.
Unless you have projectile teeth. Which would be cool and
That
pretty
would be
terrifying
cool.
from a wolf.
I
Like,
know it would be
you just open your mouth and
terrifying.
wolf teeth shoot out, and it's like seems effective.
Ooh, that's not great.
Yeah.
I got a 9.
9 is not a hit.
No.
Unfortunately, you tear away pant leg. And nothing else.
Well, I feel slightly satisfied.
Dualily.
Oh, okay, I'm not muted. Good. Lily is going to I'm looking this way, right? So I see these little like things over here. I'm guessing that's a counter.
Yeah.
Okay. So Lily is going to run towards the counter and turn off her flashlight.
Smart.
And then from there, I'm going to use my inspiration ability to inspire an ally within earshot. The ally gains edge on all attack actions until the start of the character's next turn. So I am going to give that to someone who's seems to be having a bit of a hard time. I'm going to give it to Alexi
Thanks.
because you bite. So you hear Dualily just go, yeah, bite him in the butt.
Yes.
Ah, yes. The child and the
I-
animal team up
an
against
ideal
cruelty.
Tactical option. Although Penny is delighted that the child appears to have a survival instinct. Like, that is
Yes.
great.
Yeah, great. Good.
Hundreds of
Slightly.
times better.
Oh, yeah. Cool. So I now have edge on all my attacks. Is that right?
You will have an edge on your next attack.
Cool.
On your next. On all action checks. So it's like if you attack or if. Does it
Anything
count
you
if
do
someone
that
attacks
rolls-
you?
No, that's just defense is not a roll. But
Okay. All right.
unless you have a reaction that gives you a defense.
Oh yeah, I guess not. No, yeah. If you have a roll, then yes.
Okay.
Cool. Dr. Penelope.
Okay, great. So which one said that he was the boss?
The one with the ring around it.
Yes, the ringleader, obviously.
Ringleader.
The
Ah.
ringleader.
I got a note.
Okay. Does he like did he look like he's like leaving or just taking cover or what?
I don't know. He's running over that way.
Well, I'm attempting to interpret his movement as if it were dance. Like
Is
Well,
he
since you
fleeing
can-
like a coward?
You can see that there in that area are a number of canisters and
Okay.
what looks like grinding tools on the bench and various things with which you would prepare a narcotic of some kind.
Okay. Are those blue things on the boxes like actual crystal
Canisters.
things?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think those are the canisters. I was wondering. Cool.
I think they're purple to me, but you have night vision and it doesn't work because of that. That's okay.
That's very fair.
They're a vaguish purple. Purple blue. So, I don't know, violet. I don't know.
Okay. He still has a gun, right? Or did he never take one out?
He does in fact have a gun and he shot at you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
That was the one that interposed.
Yes.
First interposed.
Well, crap.
Shoot him back.
Pardon?
Shoot him back.
I don't have a gun anymore.
Or the
Remy.
gun got wrestled away.
Take your gun back from the guy.
Yeah, that's just a situation that never really ends then.
Just playing tug of war for the whole fight.
Yeah. So I guess shit. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Penny's just going to, I guess then sure. Preemptorily take Liberty Lass's melee score. And then she's going to go over and join the ringleader in a way that encourages him to attack her or something. And ideally, I think she can get behind him, so maybe the guy who just took his gun back won't also shoot me, because two people shooting me is bad.
Only a
I
little.
mean, Liberty Last teleports a lot, so no. Not
Oh,
that
that's
bad.
true. That's just a different level of irritating, but it'll be fine.
Hey,
I
you
do
wanna get
aim to
shot.
please.
If I'm actually going to get shot, then it's fine. Yes. Okay. So, I don't. It doesn't look like there's a specific I guess I can put it in as a bonus, so that's a temporary score. What is Liberty Loss's melee currently?
3.
Okay, so we'll just make this +6. Okay, and then we will.
Interesting. Roll20 doesn't have that capacity.
What's that? Capacity
Roll20
for?
doesn't have that. It doesn't anticipate that particular power.
Temporary
Actually,
score. Yeah.
add 2 temporary.
I mean, it's just the sheet design. Like other things in Roll20 can definitely do that. But so yeah, so I guess she's just gonna sort of like squeeze past him. And was he like going towards anywhere in particular? I don't know. Like, there's nothing about the system. Like, there's no attacks of opportunity, right? So,
No, not
like,
in,
he can't attack her for moving past him, but she also can't like prevent him from going anywhere. They can just
Mhm.
you
move
could
past
attack
each
him and
other's.
try to grapple him.
Well, not anymore because
Different
I used the
phase.
Out there,
power. Yeah.
but you're ready for him.
Yeah. But I mean, I'll definitely taunt him, I guess. Like, are you sure you're the boss? Because the other guy has, some kind of metahuman ability, and you seem to just be a guy.
Dang.
Psychological damage. I thought my guns did psychic damage.
It's vicious
That's it.
mockery, but not.
Ouch.
I suggest you take Wisecracker at some point.
I have looked at it.
Might as well. If you're gonna do it anyway, you're gonna might as well give them damage when you're doing
I mean,
it.
Yeah.
she wouldn't normally, but she's scraping the bottom of the barrel here for tactical options.
Fair. Just yelling insults from the back of the room. Yep.
Yeah. But
cool.
then I'm done.
Okay. Oop. Liberty Lass?
I am Liberty Loss is going to
Oh, by the way, my ESP is off because I used the power.
Yep.
I think I don't know which one of these guys that Alexi is on top of.
Well, I'm not technically
it
on
the-
top of either of them anymore.
The one closest to
Okay.
you.
The one closest to me, I landed on, and he like kind of like went backwards. I don't think I'm on top of him anymore, though, that I'm aware of.
Okay, well he's the closest target. I'm going to just take a step forward and shield bash. Actually, it works the same if I throw it. I'm just gonna throw it. Honestly, it like
Yes.
Is this
walking
just
for
become a
chumps.
giant
well, no.
game
If
of
I
frisbee?
if I stay still, I can activate Blink Barrage instead. But if I take that 5-foot step, I can't.
I mean, that's smart.
So-
But this has also just become an ultimate deadly game of frisbee.
Oh yeah.
That you're the only one winning.
It's a 14.
14's a hit.
All right, so that's 15 points of damage.
So you hurl your shield at this guy, and he's sort of like after sort of just jumping away from the wolf that had bit off his pant leg, and
That's just
turns to do something and just eats the shield.
So many dental problems now.
Oh,
yeah. I hope you guys have dental.
they're gonna have headaches in the morning.
It's
We should like
terrible.
leave them like a thing of like ibuprofen, Tylenol.
I mean, I assume they're just gonna like rub the blue stuff in their gums until crystals replace their teeth or whatever.
Only mildly terrifying.
Don't advise them doing that. That sounds so unhealthy.
Yes, because drug dealers make lots of wise decisions.
I mean, they're choosing to actively fight us when they've seen a Dreadfire, first of all. Giant wolf falling from the ceiling, second of all.
There you go.
Like, that's nightmare
Wolf.
fuel, honestly. Like,
Yeah, I'm
Dreadfire
just-
in the Marvel universe is like, okay, yeah, that's scary, but
I'm
it's
sorry,
much
if
more
a giant
terrifying.
wolf landed on me,
Like,
I'd
like,
be
if I
running
had-
out of the
Wolf in the
building.
not
sky.
even just because it's a giant wolf, but because it was nothing else was going on yet. It's like,
Yeah, and it's like out of nowhere too. It's not like anybody saw
Yeah.
Alexi when Alexi was in bird form. Suddenly a giant wolf just whoomp.
so as far as that guy is concerned, you fell out of the darkness.
Yeah, out of the void. I would be terrified, quite frankly.
All right.
Cool.
You now have a giant wolf.
I see that there is an actual wolf.
I love that.
Tokens are great.
Yeah.
All right. That's you. Everybody else?
That is, in fact, me.
Okay. Dreadfire.
Well, like I heard. Okay. You got that. All these guys gotta go. I don't care. So this gentleman seems to be absconding over here to do something naughty. Gonna attempt to help slow him down. So I'm going to target him with Dreadfire chains,
Ooh.
which is an ego attack.
Wait, is that
And it
flames?
is a fantastic, which means
Woohoo!
he is grabbed. Fantastic 17 specifically.
Get wrecked, punk.
Yeah.
So that's 15 health
Flames?
damage.
Are they flames?
Yes, technically. Chains and what does it actually say? Chains covered in Dreadfire.
Cool. Cool.
What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong when you're so close to so many narcotics?
Yeah. So that's 15 health damage, and he is grabbed.
15 health damage.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna matter if he's grabbed or not.
Wait, does that doubled for the fan? I don't think this one doubles. Hold on. Yeah, no, because he gets grabbed. Okay, on a fantastic success, the target is grabbed and paralyzed. And on each subsequent round, I can make another check to inflict more damage. Unless
This
he
guy's
breaks.
already been hit with some
That is a-
damage. Is this guy alive anymore?
This is a
Does it
bad-
matter that he
this
was
is a
grabbed?
bad
Is he
time for him?
alive to be grabbed?
If he wants to break out, he has to take an action, and he has to beat a melee check of 20.
Oh, snap.
Well,
I think we win.
wow, that was premature.
This ability does not a lot unless you get a fantastic, and then it's like, oh,
He does too much.
It's a win button.
Yeah, automatic win.
All right, so that's you.
Well, I mean, they're
that's
like
the
if you're
turn.
fighting like rank 2, rank 3 people, then beating a 20 melee check isn't that hard.
it's not the end of the world. Yeah.
So
These guys were
describe how
injured.
these chained these effect this chain.
So they just swirl up out of the floor, like out of a pool of shadow, and just sort of like snake around his arms and legs and bind him, and then a light in the same sort of bluish dark flame that surrounds Dreadfire all the time.
Cool. And he is
Again.
grabbed. He is held.
Also terrifying. I don't know why the rest haven't fleed.
Jesus, holy shit! Also, are you
And
happy?
it's like, "Mwah, what the fuck? And he is paralyzed.
Who's the boss now, Jack? And that will end his turn.
That's yours. To him. Apparently, he keeps adding to his initiative for some reason. He's now at
Which
45.
I don't know. How
A
would you make a
question.
check to break that if you're paralyzed?
Uh,
How does
You
paralysis
probably
work
are
in this?
paralyzed until you make the check
Yeah, I guess.
to succeed it. Like,
Only
But
check you're
that didn't
allowed to
have to
make,
be.
or something.
yeah, like this is it. You can choose to do this, or you can
no,
be paralyzed.
apparently it's not. The difference being grabbed and paralyzed. Paralyzed, grabbed, you can make the melee check against 20.
Mhm.
If you're paralyzed, you cannot move or take any actions that require melee or agility checks. Your
I
agility
think
defense is reduced to 10 against ranged attacks, and close attacks automatically hit.
I think this is a typo then. I think it's always supposed to grab and the fantastic is supposed to paralyze, because otherwise the grabbing is pointless because you're always paralyzed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah, I'll have to go back and fix that. I always thought the wording of that was weird. Okay, well, that makes way more sense. But anyway, okay, well, he can't succeed then because he's
well,
paralyzed.
he cannot succeed because he is literally held fast.
Yeah.
Hypo
He
is
needs
a
help.
very generous word, but
Help is on the way.
I can help him with Liberty Glass's melee.
True.
Well, it's
Not
not
that
As he
matters.
jets
could've-
him right out the door.
I could have helped him with my melee because I will automatically hit apparently.
well, it's still be -3 damage though.
Oh, that's true. That is a downside. Just giving him love taps.
Oh. Well, now we have a new problem.
Somebody with
Sure, it's
snazzy fashion.
I feel like we shouldn't even be giving him that much credit.
Not everyone can wear red and yellow.
I don't think anyone should be
Like,
wearing
is
red and
Is he
yellow.
pulling it off though? Oh wow, a snack person guy.
It's not working. I don't know whether okay.
I was supposed to tell you about shit.
Some kind of flash of, I don't know exactly how his power works. It never really describes it.
Oh, I can
Um,
actually see it now.
Ink with the ink, I'm presuming it's like shadow based, and they are.
I know that's
stepping
not
out of the
ink
dark.
though.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought he was coming back with
The
reinforcements.
guy you're fighting is ink.
Yeah, Ink is the guy we just tied up.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yep. If you look really, really closely, you'll see a purplish tattoo on his shoulder.
Okay.
Really close. You have to zoom in though. That's fine. But yeah, the guy at the back, down at the corner, reappears in the corner. And he's like, "Get them!" And two other individuals that came with him start moving. And at this point, let's take a quick break because I've had everybody sitting for far too long. So everybody go hydrate, take a washroom break, bio breaks, bring some snacks back to the rest of us, and we'll see you in 5.
Hydrate or hydrate.
Hmm.